Crew 3435 is reporting on their readiness for the mission. Tom, you go first. Sign it. What day do I put there? Do you have any questions? No. Just a couple of words. Roman, please, could you answer a few questions? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. During the expedition, you're going to perform a spacewalk, so what would be your goals? Well, as usual, all our spacewalks include working with science equipment, mounting the equipment, gathering samples from the outer shell of the Russian segment, or R&R operations. In my case, I will be removing certain experiments that have been mounted outside the station for a while, and then R&R operations. Well, you know, for now, we are preparing for a 6-month flight. I haven't thought about a 12-month flight yet.
For Chris Hadfield for the Canadian Space Agency and for NASA, if you could answer in both English and in French, how does your training for your upcoming mission differ from your previous 2 missions?
The difference in space station training is maybe the difference between a deep river and a shallow, wide river. When you train for a shuttle flight, it's very specific and very narrow and very deep and very channeled for one event. When you train for a space station flight, it is a long solo training flow for years, and you learn so many things in so many different places. Both of them carry the same amount of water, but it's quite a different training flow. But it's also wonderful, finally, after all of that time, to be here today. Et en français, c'est peut-être comme une rivière. Pour la préparation d'un voyage dans la navette, c'est comme une rivière très profonde, mais très spécifique. Mais pour la préparation pour un voyage dans la station spatiale, c'est comme une rivière énorme, mais pas tellement profonde, mais parce qu'il y a beaucoup de choses à savoir partout du monde. Mais après quelques années, nous sommes tellement chanceux d'être ici aujourd'hui, ensemble, en préparation pour 5-6 mois en orbite.
Chris Hadfield for CBC, Jean-François Bélanger, donc en français et en anglais aussi. First, this is going to be the first time that you're going to be in space for so long. Is there anything, what's the main challenge for you? I mean, what are you, I can't say afraid of, because I'm sure you're not, but what's the main challenge for you in French and English, please?
After the years that we've been training together, one of the main purposes of the training was to really understand all of the things that can go wrong so that it removes the fear, where we understand what's going on, we know what the risks are, but we know what we're going to do. And so it's not a big unknown. So it makes it a confident thing rather than a fearful thing. So I think really the hardest part is, well, it's hard to say in advance, I'm guessing. But the hardest part will be remembering all of the things we were taught for the last 4 or 5 years, trying to keep them in the front of our brain, trying to make sure that whatever the instructor told me down on the boat in Sevastopol 4 years ago on the Black Sea, that I remember that now. So I think just keeping it all fresh for so long is the most difficult part.
Could you please?
C'est nécessaire en français aussi. Про язык очень трудно мне.
Yes, this This language is very difficult for me.
Problème de peur, parce qu'après des années, nous avons beaucoup de préparation et nous savons exactement les risques et donc nous sommes bien préparés et avec de la confiance. Peut-être la chose la plus difficile sera de souvenir tous les petits détails nécessaires, les petits détails donnés par les instructeurs partout du monde après des années de préparation et de savoir tout ça dans le moment nécessaire pendant les 5 mois dans la Station spatiale internationale.
Roman, are you ready for the mission for the space flight? Well, first of all, we do not know what of nominal situations, emergency training we're going to be taking our test, our examination in, but we are prepared and we are hoping that everything is going to go smoothly. So what language do you communicate in? In French, Russian, and English.
Повторите, пожалуйста.
Could you please repeat?
About which?
About fire.
Fire?
Yes.
Soyuz.
Your training.
Oh.
What's expected and what did you feel when you saw this small?
По-английски, по-русски, по-французски.
Which one would you prefer, English, Russian, or French?
По-английски.
In English.
There are 3 major problems that can happen on a space station that are the most dangerous. One is a leak, where the air is coming out of the station. 2 is being poisoned by the atmosphere with ammonia or some other chemical. And the 3rd is fire. And there's no such thing as a small fire in a spaceship. And so if there's a fire, the smoke is what will kill us first. And so we have to be very ready to respond. There are sensors throughout the space station to warn us if there's a fire. We have protective equipment with masks and fire extinguishers. And if all else fails, we can always get into our Soyuz and close the hatch and breathe in our pressure suits and be okay. So it's a big problem. It's one of the worst things that can happen, but we've been trained really well by the instructors here at Star City and in Houston, and we have the equipment necessary. So we don't want to have a fire, but if we have one, we're ready.
Thank you. One more question. Just a second, please.
For Tom Marshburn for NASA TV, this is going to be your first long-duration space flight. What are you looking forward to the most for a long-duration mission as compared to your previous mission on board the space shuttle?
Well, like a lot of first-time long-duration flyers, I'm looking forward to actually living in space. The shuttle flight was so busy. I remember maybe about a 45-minute period where I had a chance to look out the window and actually although the work is very enjoyable in zero gravity, but I actually enjoy zero gravity. So in a long duration flight, looking forward to seeing how my body reacts after about a month, hopefully. Perhaps it'll stabilize, the kind of efficiencies we can build. One of the most important things about us doing this long duration flight now is how can we and the ground team get better at long duration flight, because that's key to exploration, and I'm looking forward to being a part of that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's wish the crew good luck.
Чёрту. За работу.
Let's get down to work. Everything for right now looks good.
Добрый день, доброе утро.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Корабля «Союз» ТМА 07М.
Soyuz CMA crew is reporting. The commander of the expedition is reporting.
Дата сегодня, 28.
What date is it today? 27th? Yes, 27th. Do you have any questions? No. Then, good luck.
Bonjour.
Everybody's ready? Yes, they're ready. Roman? So what do you think about the level of your readiness for the mission after the training? Well, the first day was nominal. Our grade is an A plus, and we are ready. And usually, the examination for the Soyuz are more difficult because we have to wear spacesuits, and I think this exam is going to be more strenuous. Any other questions?
First, Hadfield in English. First, I'd like to know, you're going to be, at one point, a couple of months, commander of the International Space Station. I'd like to know, is this just some kind of nice title for years of good service, or what kind of responsibility does it mean in French and English? And also would like you to answer your question you answered yesterday about fire, the risk of fire. What does it mean? Can you tell us also in French give us the same answer in French?
It is a tremendous privilege to be part of this crew. These are good people, and we are going to go live in a place built by the world, and we have great confidence in each other and great confidence in the space station. And to be asked to, Roman is the commander of this spaceship, and I'm having a chance after a few months to command the International Space Station. All three of us understand our responsibilities really well, and hopefully the vehicles will behave well, and our jobs will mostly be just day-to-day work. But if things require, we're ready for eventualities as well. Je sais que je suis tellement chanceux d'être membre d'être équipage. Ils sont des hommes comme magnifiques. C'est incroyable d'être un membre de ce groupe. Et Roman est commandir, le capitaine de cette vaisseau spatial. Et moi, je vais avoir la chance d'être commandant de la Station spatiale internationale. Et normalement, avec un véhicule comme ça, c'est pas beaucoup de choses à faire. Mais si c'est nécessaire, dans le Soyuz ou dans la station spatiale, nous sommes absolument prêts. Better let other people have a chance too.
For Tom Marshburn for NASA TV, can you discuss the role of these final qualification exams and their role in your spaceflight?
The final exams are to make sure everybody understands exactly how prepared we are. We feel very prepared for them. It's time to demonstrate that, and so we're coming in with a lot of confidence for this. So that's basically what we'll be doing. It's obviously very important for the flight that we be able to demonstrate how well we work together, what our roles and responsibilities are, how our response to any off-nominal situations is. So that's what we'll be doing today.
Question is for the three of us from Russia Today television. Chris Thomas, you both play the guitar, and you know you're going to be spending in the holiday season up there in the ISS. Have you been rehearsing any Christmas carols maybe, and Roma maybe you can be the lead singer, who knows?
Well, all three of us are musicians in addition to being astronauts, you know, it's not the core of what we're doing in space, but art is important, and understanding the universe around us is best expressed through art. And all three of us have played music most of our lives, and so we're going to do our job, which is important, but at the same time, we'll be playing the musical instruments on board as a way to understand and express what's going on. And when there's a holiday like a birthday or Christmas, there are songs, traditional songs, and yes, we will be playing those songs together and singing those songs. It's just part of being human.
Thank you.
some writing maybe out there?
Yes, I've written several songs, partially written, and yeah, we'll be writing, recording songs, just like taking pictures or writing a blog, but trying to record the experience also through music.
Thank you very much, and good luck. Oh, can we take a picture? Yes. Thank you. I'll be the first. Good luck.
That's all take.
Okay, I'm just going to work from the checklist here.
Microphone? No, the other one, not this one. Soyuz, Russia, GCTC. So, and then we will transition to the other area. The head of the commission, we are reporting and we are ready for our exams. Who's going to draw it? This one. Tell us what date it is today. I don't remember. Any questions? No questions. It's the 27th. Are you going to fly for the second time once again? What's the difference between working as part of the backup crew or the main crew? Unfortunately, no difference. The volume of what you have to know is the same. Well, won't you have half a year of rest? Oh, no. The preparation of the backup crew is no different from the preparation of the main crew. Each crew has their nominal operations and tasks, and that's what we have. Further, Nikolaevich, you have a very international crew. I actually already wrote about the language that we use, and it's Ringlish, a mixture of English and Russian. And I actually referred to a French writer who writes fiction novels about space travel to faraway galaxies, and people from all different civilizations of the world actually are part of that mission. and so they speak all the languages of the world. Please take turns, and maybe you can ask my crewmates. Is there anything new that appeared in your training? Of course, each vehicle is different, and there is something new to learn. For example, this Soyuz is a new Soyuz. At the same time, the level of responsibility stays the same. Don't you have questions to Karen? We know that Karen is training for the mission. Is the commander very strict and demanding?
We've been having a great time with Fyodor, getting to know him and working with him, and I'm very much looking forward to the friendship that we're building and will continue to build in the next 6 months of training and then 6 months on board. Great commander.
So what do you think about your training? Very interesting. I enjoyed it. I love working with the crews. It's like a dream. Getting ready for a space mission is my dream. And I would like to thank our commander, because everything I know about the vehicle, about its operations, is what he taught me and what he helped me with. He knows so much already. He is a very experienced commander. He's just great. Thank you. I have to say that our crew is just wonderful. We wish you good luck. We won't be getting in your way anymore. Thank you. Okay, let's look at the NASA TV camera now. And then please look at the ESA camera too. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Soyuz, Russia, GCGC.